sound or no? Can you go on my live and see if I have sound? I just want to make sure I do. I'm pretty sure I do. I don't know, it didn't work twice in a row, but I reset the phone. No sound? Yes, 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 we're good. Yeah, we got sound, baby. You guys, I promise, I see y'all. I was just trying to fix it and people going crazy, but I see you. Thank you guys. But yeah, I seen it and I was just trying to fix it. I'm glad. I just reset my phone. I don't know, maybe something to do when I did the TikTok. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happening. But what's going on, y'all? How's everybody doing? It's a great day in the neighborhood. And I needed to use that because go somewhere else. How about that? It's my live. If I want to shout, I'm going to shout. That's just the way it is. What was I going to say? Give me a second. Let me lay this. Hold on. All right. I only have limited time today, so I'm going to be probably just under an hour on the chit chat because I have a meeting with detectives in Weld County today. So yeah, I will only be on for just an hour because I have an appointment at 12:45. So I need to make sure that I'm on time for this. It's not really for CPP exactly, but it kind of is. Get in and talk to detectives, make my claims, and then also maybe try to start rebuilding a relationship with Weld County. I think everything happens for a reason, and I've been in very good contact the last four or 5 days with Weld County, to where they're taking it pretty serious, to where I have a meeting with detectives. So I will be there today. But anyways, that's why I was trying to do a chit chat. And here I'm at the park. I figured I had to go serve somebody for my father. I got a lot of shit to do today. So got my appointment banged out this morning. Got another one at 2:45 this afternoon, meeting with the detectives. Got my taxes done. Like, I feel like I've accomplished some shit today. Like a lot of stressful shit today I've accomplished. So yes, CPP does sometimes turn in evidence, and I do my taxes. Believe it or not, like, isn't it wild, JFAS? It's just the craziest thing. Like, I thought I was the guy that like didn't do his taxes and stuff. I've done my taxes every year. I think I skipped a year when I was like 23 or 24, and it burned me because I was getting money back. So I didn't know that, and I think I ended up filing like a year later or 2 years later, I forget. And it was like, why didn't I do that then? I would have got money then, you know? So yeah, why am I capping, right? The next Predator bus, we have a few things coming up this week. Tomorrow we had a few come and go, but we got another one that come back. So we do have a catch tomorrow, probably gonna be around 2 o'clock-ish. It's unbelievable, JFAS, you wouldn't believe it if I didn't tell you. Who knows, maybe I'm capping. How far are you from Montrose? I have a huge creep I'm talking to right now from there. Montrose, I don't know. I don't think it's, I don't know. Maybe 3-4 hours, maybe? Honestly, I don't know. I shouldn't say that. I'm gonna guess a few hours. Community comb over, you are hidden. Sorry, bud, but you're hidden, yes. You're so hidden, I can read your comment. Now you're good here, brother. You're good, man. You've been decent. You've been real good, so you're good. Hey, Tommy, been a while since it went so fast. You want to get any email back? That's just for them until we have a date set up. Okay. When's the next video? Tomorrow we'll have a live, y'all. And we are definitely going to use TikTok. That shit was crazy, you guys. We did 1 hour. We went up like almost 3,000 subs in 1 hour. And we had like 2,500 people in there. So pretty crazy. So we're going to continue doing that. But yeah, I got a lot of shit done. Yeah, it's going to be Colorado time. Yes, sir. Or yes, ma'am. Sorry. Or sir, ma'am, I forget. What happened in Weld County? Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. I'm just working on a private issue. Nothing crazy. Everything's all good. Everything's all good. Sorry about the wind, y'all. It's windy. That's why I wanted to get the mic out. It is very, very windy. Like, come and going very windy. So I wanted to make sure that the mic was working. Hey, Tommy, got a question, but really want to know, have you seen a moose? Oh, Roman, so we used to go up to, it's up by Buena Vista. If you know Colorado, it's up by Buena Vista. And typically every time we go, we do a lot of quad riding. There's a bunch of trails, like miles and miles of trails. Typically we see at least one a year, one a trip, typically. There's been times we've gone up, we've seen a few. Hi. And there's been times we didn't see any. So, but typically you'll see one, yes. Last year, the last time I went was years ago, not last year, but the last time we saw 3 of them. So there was I think it was 2 smaller ones in the mama, or it was 2 bigger ones in the baby. I forget. I don't think it's very common for them to have 2, but I want to remember, I thought I saw 2 babies. But anyway, we saw 3 of them. And it's really easy to spot because you'll be riding a quad or you'll be in a car and all of a sudden you'll see a ton of people in one area. You know they're seeing something. So it's easy to spot. What up, V? How you doing, girl? Was Samantha your angriest pet? I mean, I don't know. He was angry, but we've had a lot of angry pets, so not necessarily his worst one. Shay, CPP, do you know if the email will be for CPP or another name? I get a lot of junk mail. So Lucy, maybe we can give an update when those emails are going to come so people can look for them. Maybe when they get sent out, they can let me know and I can let you guys know, because we have had an issue that we think we fixed or we're working on, that it's been going to spam for some people. So make sure when you get it, unmark it so it's not spam, so it doesn't spam it again. But we could do that. I did not see that. Yeah, the beach life, we got a really good thing going, man, and it's terrible. Like, we have a really good thing going, and then we have people, y'all, calling police departments and making up stories and all this stuff. Let me tell you guys, so there's I forget what code it is. I got the code written down, but falsifying police reports is actually it's a misdemeanor in the state of Colorado. So people doing it's pretty wild. I have 2 or 3 recordings of people calling my PO, right? So I have 2 or 3 recordings post yesterday, you know, or before yesterday. So it's just wild, but we have a bunch of police departments that are getting on board. You guys, we have people that are reaching out to ICAC, Internet Crimes Against Children. We have people that reach out to them, send them stats or you know, just phone calls and stuff, and let them know what we're doing and the changes we're making, because we want every police department to essentially be Thornton, right? That's the goal. It's taken 4 years to get Thornton, you know, even where they're at. But Thornton was not the best county out there by no means, and they're getting better. So why are there so many channels and re-uploads? So James, there's not. We only have 3 total channels. We have a channel that we do throwbacks. And the reason why we do that, one, is because they need to be posted. Those catches are no longer up. So we post them. But 2, it's to keep the channel alive, because if they take this channel, I got a backup channel to go to. I can't control all the other people that are, you know, scavenging our catches and putting them out. I can't control that. But we have 3 channels, yes, and that is not a lot. If you're a YouTube creator that gets your channels removed, 3 is not a lot. I know people that have gone through 15 channels. But we just got a system. We get a strike, we move. We get a strike, we move. And we'll keep doing it. It's hashtag can't stop, won't stop forever. But there is, like, if you go to like TikTok, there's 100 Colorado Pet Patrol channels. It's sad. It's not even me. All these guys are making big money. So, what happened? I didn't. I haven't watched them. I don't really watch them. Not because they're bad, because they're great. I really don't have time. What's the catch count at? 487. I think we're going at 488. I think we're going at 488. Thank you for everything you and your team does. Without you, the team of leaders would probably keep hurting our children. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You guys, we got our sickest pred ever. Probably the sickest pred ever to be caught, period. Going through court, at least a tie in first place, right? Going through court and really fixing to be effed up, y'all. Next catch is going to be 489. Okay, cool. Thomas, I didn't. That's what I said. I didn't see that. I was responding. Yeah, we're going to hit 500 real soon. Hopefully. Well, it's not going to be before the trip, but we're going to hit 500. You guys, my goal was 500 in 10 years, all right? That was my goal. When I used to say it, I said, I want to catch 500 in 10 years. We got 500 in 4 years, so not bad. Not bad. Give me 1 second, y'all. 488. 4. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me see if I can do this real quick with that little to no interruption for you guys.
Back there, so I'll get some up here.
Got a little warm, baby. Got a little warm. All right. Put this back on. Let's see if we could. This is the part I don't like. There you go. Just put it right there. Got a little warm, y'all. It got a little warm ski for me. Y'all smash a like. We got 400 people in here with 100 likes. So yeah, that's just what it is. No, not 1,400. We have 400. We're coming up on 490. So next catch will be whatever he said. I forgot already. Live chat. There we go. Sorry if I missed it. Yeah, tomorrow we got to catch Sam. You're good, buddy. You're good. I understand, man. Listen, I'm not the one that gets mad when people repeat their comments and stuff like that. Like, I understand people come and people go. I see it frustrate a lot of people. You guys, it doesn't frustrate me. It doesn't. Apparently, I'm an adult now. Thanks for sending me my own jail call to release Tommy. Wow, that's a little wild. I can say that I know for a fact you're not Ed, but okay. Okay. 489 is our next catch. All right, there you go. You guys heard it right there. What up, Wakeis? How are you? What up, Ryan? How are you doing, buddy? After more than 200 chit chats, you finally convinced me to smash the like. Frondeus, thank you. Yeah, you're right on target, buddy. 200, that's not bad. I've probably done, I was trying to think about this the other day. So when I first started, I did a chit chat every single day, and I need to get back to that, right? Like, it's just good. It's just good for me. It's good for my mental health. It's good for updates. It's good for everything, right? But I've probably done 1,000 chit chats. You figure 300 a year, you know? Missing days, Sundays, things like that, catches, whatever, but I've probably done 1,000 chit chats. What up, Tony? How you doing, buddy? Tell me how to get through questions without being accused of spamming. You're good, Paul, and that's what I'm trying to stop. There's a difference between spamming and somebody just asking questions, and I think that we need to really be careful about that. That's, again, why I'm kind of hard on, like, getting new mods, because I'm going the opposite way. Like, I don't want people to be, like, timed out. Spamming to me, like, what I get mad about is somebody coming in, spamming something ridiculous or something that's just unimportant, and they keep doing it. But there is a lot of times that I've gotten screenshots where people are asking questions because I ignore it, right? Well, I don't ignore it, but I don't see it. Appreciate you, brother. How you doing, Dustin? Thank you, man. I appreciate it. The beard's coming through. It's more salty than peppery, huh? Find the heels in the world. Keep fighting the good fight, Timmy. Yeah, it's really sad. You know, we're fighting the fights of the world, but we're also fighting like inner demons and people in here. I've learned that, man, people are just on a whole different level of like craziness, right? You got people that seriously just need some help, and I don't think there's enough help out there for people to get accurate, like, good help. And it's just sad to see, man. I hate seeing people, hey, Sabby, I hate seeing people go through, you know, go through this. I do. But I think there's a difference in trolling too. You guys, like, what I love about all my trolls and all the people is they overdo everything they do, which it makes it very easy to prove that they're just psychotic, right? Like, they're nutcases. So it's been nice. Like, we've had a few super, like, clean nut cases, you know, and they overdo it. They say things, they lie, they post things, they lie. Like, I can prove it all, you know? So it's just weird, but I wish people would just get help. I send in an app just wondering how long it takes. Yeah, they'll get back to you, brother. It just really depends. How many people are you catching on your travel? 3. Oh Gotti. Yeah, the police are really doing, it's really nice, you guys. Like, I don't think a lot of people even know how often we talk to people that aren't just police officers, right? There's a lot. Tommy would like his asshole back. That's right. Also, you guys, we're kind of in crunch time. I am leaving on Sunday. And we're still a little ways away. If you guys can help, please Cash App and PayPal. I feel like a broken record. I hate even asking. I absolutely hate it. But I got to keep going until we got it, right? But I am leaving on Sunday, and I think we're just short on like a little bit of car rental and hotels. So if you guys can help, I appreciate it. The good news is half of the trip is, you know, pay when you get there. So I got time. It's just, if you can help, please help. If you can't, please don't. If you don't have it, we're going to get it. Don't do it. It's just for people that can maybe have a little extra, they want to help. But please, if you don't, it's understandable. We're going to get there. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a doctor or nothing, and I don't know how that really, you know, how that all works. But I you know, I just think some people are left out there on their own when they shouldn't be, right? Like, I mean, if you got a dog that, you know, every time it gets out, it bites somebody, what do? Just put the dog to sleep, you know? Or do you get that dog with somebody that can maybe monitor that dog, make sure it's, you know, in a bigger yard where it can't get out to bite people, right? Like, you got to do something. You got to do something. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate that. I sent PayPal donation for $100 the other day. Super happy to be a part of the team. Crystal, thank you so much. And if you did, I certainly called it out the next live. I do remember 100, so thank you. I really, really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Sometimes I call them out the next time because I don't see them. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong, creeps. You're not wrong, but it's more of an example. Like, we've had dogs. Like, my dad had a dog that anytime it was around another dog, it would just be seconds and that dog would be dead, right? Like, it would kill the dog. It was the best dog with babies, families, anything. It even got along with our cats. It just didn't like the same sex other dogs. But my dad, you know, he kept the dog from other dogs to make sure that didn't happen again. And we got, you know, a 17-year-old German Shepherd his whole life. We got to keep him, and he was the most amazing dog ever, just didn't get along with other dogs, right? So yeah, you could have put her to sleep and she would have, you know, never bit another dog too. Or, you know, you take accountability and fucking take care of the dog, right? And I'm not saying that with people, but you can't just start putting people to sleep. However, I do agree you could, and I probably could justify it, you know? So again, you're not wrong, but I don't know. I just think that there needs to be more help, more, you know, maybe more numbers, more places that you can get help now, not, you know, come in for an intake, take 3 weeks and just shit like that. My dog is doing good. My dog is doing good. My dad he got a new dog yesterday, a new German Shepherd from the pound. Mental health in our healthcare system needs to be fixed. Glad you were reading my post. Happy Patty's Day. By the way, brother, Tommy's the OG. Thank you, Scott. I appreciate it. I try to read all messages, you guys, not just the ones that pay money. I know there's some channels that only read super chats, and hey, they're big enough to do that, right? But I still don't think I would do that. I don't think I would do it. Yeah, that's true, Laura. That is true. But I mean, well, I'm not even going to get into that. We spend a lot, you know, there could be. And how many people are in those beds that don't really need to be in those beds when there's people out here that really need that bed, all right? Or just do the creep spotlight way. Just, you know. Yes, sir, Mr. James. I appreciate that, Juice. Oh, that's cool, Colin. So my dad's turning into he's a farm guy now, you know, so he's got his barn cats and he's got his farm dog, beautiful German Shepherd, you guys. So the story on this German Shepherd, 2 years old, had one owner, you know, a younger couple, or a couple, not a younger couple, it's a younger dog, got this dog, you know, probably beautiful puppy, but they had an apartment and realized, you know, this 100-pound German Shepherd wasn't really good for the apartment, so they forfeited their dog to the pound. And so my dad got the dog, and he's had the dog for about 4 days, but this dog will not leave my dad's side. And it's sad, you guys, because, you know, people get dogs and then they're like, well, I can't take care of the dog. They get rid of the dog. But what it does to the dog is this dog has abandonment issues. You can clearly tell, right? Like, it's just unreal. I do try to read all the messages, but he won't leave my dad's side because I think he's afraid that my dad's gonna leave him, you know? So it's wild. My dad, you know, never wanted another German Shepherd, but I think it's perfect because they have coyotes and they have little dogs and all that stuff. So I don't know. Such an amazing German Shepherd though, man. Beautifulest girl, German Shepherd. Like, I would die to have the dog. The catch tomorrow should be around 2 o'clock. Should be around 2 o'clock. Yeah, Lucy, I appreciate that. Yeah, we probably have, I would say, closer to 50 of those. It's amazing. Sometimes I'll get like a message from somebody. They're like, hey, you were on the news in my town a couple months ago, and they'll send me the link and I never even seen it, right? So it's cool. German Shepherds, you guys, this is the problem with German Shepherds. People get them because they're like one of the most beautiful puppy, but they become 100-pound dogs that have 2-pound poops, right? And people get them and don't realize that they really need like exercise and a yard, and like a lot of time. They're very like loyal dogs, but they need time. Any dog really, you know? But puppies are so cute and everybody gets them, and then they kind of, you know, they can't keep them. We rescued Diamond. We drove to Missouri. Get out. Oh, it's so sad, Shay. But I will tell you though, once they get over that fear, and how you doing?
Great, how are you?
Good. Once they get the trust, they'll bond like no other dog, right? Like, I've had a couple pound dogs and they just bond like no other dog. Celebrating with a corned beef sandwich. Thank you with the 2, Scott. Appreciate you, brother. Just like my Justice is the smartest dog, man. This dog will dance. I can put my fingers up, twirl my fingers around, he'll spin. If I roll my fingers a certain way, he rolls on the ground. If I push back, he hops on his 2 feet backwards. Like, this dog is the smartest dog I've ever had. And I got him from the pound. But I will tell you, like, this dog, he's bonded. And if I got rid of him, it would crush Justice. It would kill him, you know, because he's already afraid, you know, he's already been dropped off at least once to the pound. And it's sad. I get people have to do it. Do you think pedos watch these chit chats and see the audience talking about coming in? It could happen, Rico. It's never happened, but certainly it could happen. I used to be really careful about that, but it's never happened. But is one time too many? Could be, right? Could be. But I typically think if people really watch my chit chats, I'm probably not going to catch them. So, oh, absolutely, Tommy. So we had 2 of those when I was growing up. That's where we got both of our German Shepherds. They used to take them out for the military down in Colorado Springs. Preds actually follow cat. Yeah, some do, absolutely. Hold on, guys. But in the military down there, they would get these German Shepherds for their military training, and they would take them out and they would do like some training, and then they would bring them to the shooting range and they would fire bullets. And if the dog could handle the firing the bullets, they would put them through the next part of the training. And if they wouldn't, they would put them to a rescue. And so we got our dogs from there. So they were trained puppies, you know, 9 months, maybe a little younger. But if they didn't make it through the whole training process, they didn't make the cut, they would foster them out. And so we got 2 of them. We did a temporary foster on one for like a year, and then we did a full sponsorship one. And they're cool dogs, man. And so ever since I've loved German Shepherds, they're just my favorite dog. They're just my favorite dog. But yeah, I've seen a couple catchers catch a couple people that are like, oh yeah, I follow somebody or whatever. Yeah, so it can happen, it does. I don't think that it maybe it has ruined a catch and we just don't know about it, right? Could have been a flake that was like, oh shit, you know, he said catch tomorrow at 2, my meat was set at 2. Like, you know, it certainly could have happened, we wouldn't know. But we kind of, you know, it's just kind of what it is. We hope it doesn't. I have a few 5-pound little toy poodles. It's great. If they misbehave, I can just pick them up and take them away. Haha. Tiny light poops. Yes. So that's true. You know, they can't, when they're little, you get little poops and little scratches and little bites and little, you know, they're not going to, that's true. But a German Shepherd, they're bigger. You get big poops, you get big scratches, big, you know, when they get sick, you know, it sucks. That's so awesome, Laura. I like that idea, but my problem is if I adopted an elderly dog, it's probably going to die soon. And I fall for animals like they're not just animals, right? Like, I mean, they are just animals, but I really get attached to them. And it would just suck to like, kind of like working at a retirement home. You get close to people and they just die, right? And death and me don't get along real well. I don't do well with death. I don't like it. Not that anybody does, right? But I truly, I don't know. Your dogs are your kids, you're right, like that. Yeah, dude, my dog straight up thinks he doesn't think he's a dog. He thinks he's just another Blake and Jordan, right? Oh, really? Damn. Dogs are better than people. Sometimes. I agree. Yeah, hip displacement's huge in German Shepherds. It's really, really common and it's sad. We've had puppies, we've had, you know, a lot of dogs, I've seen it. They do become part of the family. Like Justice is like, he rides in the car with me. Like he's my little buddy, you know what I mean? Like I truly would be fucking hurt without Justice. Like it would really suck. Yeah, absolutely, Shay. I know a lot of people like you. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with that. Obviously, like, I still, like, you know, my kids, if I had to get rid of my kids or my dog, it would obviously be my dog. But I don't have to make that decision. I would be very hurt for a very long time if I lost my dog. Yeah. Tommy makes $100,000 a year on this. Nice, Skizzy. I haven't yet, but the goal is to. I actually did my taxes today and I was just over 60 if you really want to know. But yeah, that would be beautiful to make $100,000 a year on this. But thank you for telling me. I appreciate that. I like the raise you gave me. That's like a 40% raise. Thank you, sir. What's your honest opinion about putting Preds down that touch kids? Do it. Do it. Why? They shouldn't be here. Listen, there is no fixing a predator who hurts kids. 200,000? Hey! How much does this cost to do? Probably, roughly, with all the traveling and stuff, you're probably 30,000 a year in travel. I mean, I'm just being real. Probably at least 30. You know, gas, wear and tear, tires, phones, all that stuff. There's more. There's more. So it's not all what people think it is. Now, could it be? Of course it could be. Absolutely. Anything could be. I mean, I could be selling diapers and making big money if I was the best diaper seller out there, right? So of course, but you know, I don't work 40 hours a week. I probably work 60 to 70 sometimes. I don't have a 401k. If I save, it's my savings. I don't have vacation. If I do, I just don't get paid. If I'm not live, I don't get paid. So I mean, there's a lot of cons too. There's a lot of cons too. Yeah, absolutely, Juan. You could be selling anything, right? But I think in 1 year we did like 23 trips in 1 year. 23, meaning traveling. 23. Just say they were $1,000 a piece. Just say. Just saying. You do the math. But thank you for that. Oh, it's all, you know what? It's already paid off. It's already paid off. Even if tomorrow everything blew up and I couldn't do this no more, I don't know, something happened to where I couldn't talk or I just couldn't do it no more. You know what? I tried and I've done a lot. I'm hoping to double, maybe triple what we've already done, but we've already made a difference. So, oh, that's super low end. I've never paid $1,000 for a trip, never. Some of them were $2,300, $2,400. So I'm saying on average, you're probably talking $1,700. So do the math, it's pretty wild. So yeah, 40 years, I'm not really concerned about the money. What I would like is to, you know, be able to live comfortably and travel all the time and just keep catching and maybe have a little savings on the side, you know, and that's the goal. And that's what I'm working towards. I never thought it was going to be where it's at today. So to me, it's already a success, you know? Yeah, I mean, just look at, you got Borenstein, he had court this morning. Just that one guy alone, those babies will never be sexually abused again. He raped his babies, you guys. His babies. 2-year-olds, 10-year-olds, 12-year-olds, like, that were 2-year-olds. Like, just that one case alone has saved real babies, right? Dog fucker. That dog was getting raped, right? That dog will never be raped again. And so, I mean, there's countless, you know, cases that we stopped, you know? No, Shady's not working. She's not working tomorrow, no. I'm good. Even if she was, I'm good. I promise you, I'm good. I got this. I appreciate that, but I've been dealing with this for a long time where people are like, hey, you know, I got it. But yes, no, she doesn't work tomorrow. What was I gonna say? We've already made a difference. And, you know, there's other teams that started because of us. There's teams that are, you know, that were motivated because of us. I mean, I don't know. I think it's pretty amazing. What I do think is terrible that somebody would try to take this down with false shit. Like, I'm hearing so much false shit. So I want to tell you guys one little story. I can't talk about it much, but somebody accused me of something I didn't do, right? They got arrested for it. So they're going through trial right now. And again, I'm not allowed to say the name, but they accused me of doing something, made a police report. The police investigated me. Turns out it was the person that accused me that did it to themselves, and he got arrested. He got like witness tampering and evidence tampering and some other things, right? So anyway, he's going to court. There's people out there accusing me of the crime that the dude's been arrested for. Like, I've never even been charged nor even really investigated. They investigated and found out immediately it wasn't me. But yet, these weirdos will use that against me because that's just what they do. But I thought that we had a justice system, so I wasn't even arrested. So not only was I even not charged, I was never even arrested, not charged, nor convicted, nor was the case dropped, there was nothing. It's just wild, right? It's wild, it's wild. It's just crazy to me, the lengths people will go to throw shit at the wall and see it stick. That's wild. And then people follow it. And I have seen it. Like, we have people in here right now that used to be my super haters, and they're in here. We're not best friends yet, but we're getting along. I think they're starting to read through the lines. It's bullshit. I mean, even like, you know, Sabby and Locke come in here. You know, Sabby was in here. I don't know if Locke was in here, but he's been in here. Like, They're reading through the bullshit. Now, I went a little far, but whether you believe it was good, bad, both of our faults, my fault, whatever. We've gotten over it. It's just crazy. Yeah, absolutely, Cars. It's wild. It's wild. But I will tell you, the supporters that have been here thick and thin is like 90% of them. So we've lost 10%, and it's cool. It's cool. Most of them come back, and if they don't come back, it's okay. It's okay. Some people really will be like, fuck Tommy. I get a lot of attention if I talk about them. So they do it. And if that's okay, that's okay. If that's what they want to do. Yeah, well, I'm not, believe me, I'm not, hashtag can't stop, won't stop is real, you know? Thank you, Baron. Hi. We ain't stopping. I am a forgiving human. I forgive most people. Now, there's a line, right? Like, there's a line. Like, I would even forgive Sherry if she truly, which I know she did, but I would forgive her. Because when you forgive people, sometimes you release yourself, right? Like, I'm forgiving some people sometimes for me, not for them, right? I don't know. If they are messing with you, they aren't messing with someone who can't handle it. Still sucks. That is true. That is true. I actually said that the other day. I was like, you know what? It's kind of like I do need to make a stand, because what about the people that can't protect themselves, right? What about the people that can't stick up for themselves? I can, right? And I'm not saying I'm tough. I'll probably get beat up, you know, but I can defend myself. I know how to handle it. Do I lose my cool? Yeah, I do. I don't handle every situation the best, but I'm so used to being attacked and picked on and false accusations all over the place. Like, I'm kind of used to it. It's kind of numb to it, right? So, which is sad. I don't think anybody should be treated the way I've been treated. Now, do I deserve some of it? Absolutely. I brought probably a good amount of it onto myself. So I'm not saying poor me, because there is no poor me. I know what I was getting into. I did know about this. Whoa, bro, I remember that. Oh shit, that's so funny, bro. No catch today. Yeah, it's just wild, Paul. But you know what? Again, like, I wouldn't change any of this for the world, y'all. Like, I wouldn't. I've met so many good friends in real life. I've met their kids. I've met their moms, their dads, their brothers. I play cards with a group of guys that are just my best friends. You know what I mean? Like, I go to, you know, special family gatherings with people I've met from here. You know, 4th of July, whatever. I've met people in real life and become, you know, family with their family. Like, it's just wild. It's fucking wild. And I wouldn't change it for the world. I wouldn't change it for the world. That's so true. Well, see, that's right, creeps. If this happened in school, somebody got their fucking teeth knocked in, you know? Whether it was the bully or the bulliette, right? But you're right, on the computer, this is why I said the other day, I will not go up and battle somebody that's faceless. I think it's not fair. No matter what, I have no chance to win. They can dox me, they can do whatever they want. I have no chance to win because they are a faceless name. They're just a name that I know nothing about. So they're gonna use everything that I have bad against me, plus everything that they make up, so the real and the fake, and they're just a nobody, right? They're just a nobody with no name. So from now on, call it rage quit, call it whatever, call me a bitch, call me a punk, I don't give a fuck. They don't deserve my time, and I won't give it to them. I might say some things on here, that's fine, it's my channel, I'm gonna say things on here. Tommy's flying to 3, oh, yeah. Thank you, Janie, I appreciate it. What do you think, Janie, total we have left in fees? Do you know? If I was gonna assume, I would say 900, 800, do you know? Like between what I have to pay when I get there, like the money out of pocket. Do you know how far we are away? I know we're at least $700 away, guys. And again, if we don't get there, it doesn't matter. I have a credit card, I'm going. It just is what it is. But if you guys can help, we need to bully the bullies professionally these days. So I watch this YouTube channel. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but it's this bigger African-American dude. And he goes, and he started because his kids, he goes and picks up the bullies with the bulliettes or whatever you call them, you know, and he takes them out. Like they go out and they buy shoes and stuff like that, but they spend a day together. 800. Okay. Thank you, Janie. But it's great. Like he gets at the bully a little bit, but he does it lovingly. And then they hang out and they become friends, you guys. They become like best of friends. And then they show like, you know, their little updates and shit like that. And they're really good friends. And I think it's great. I'll get the channel and I'll tell it to you guys. But it's good. Yes. Thank you, Lucy. Don't do the trip payments on here because obviously that won't happen. Can we make 800 today? Whew. That's a lot. But we'll put a goal up. We'll see. I just can't keep track. That's the problem. I can't keep track because I have to turn off my disturb. They've already called twice. Tammy! I do. Hell yeah. LC Catcher's one of my favorites, bro. Absolutely. One of my favorites. I've had two get physical. The very first day I ever did catches, me and the Predator got into it was a wrestling match. Nobody threw punches. It was to the ground, and then we stopped, and he got up, and we started talking again, and he ran, jumped over the wall. It was snowing real bad. We ended up denting the side of a older Cadillac, but we did dent it. Here's a fortune cookie. If you're being cyberbullied, just log off. LOL. At least yeah, but some people can't log off, man. Some people can't log off, but some people can log off. But I mean, everybody can log off. But when this is somebody's full-time gig, you can't just log off. I've had the police tell me before, why don't you just quit the internet? Why don't you just quit the internet? It's like, why don't you just quit your job? Well, because I got bills to pay. Bingo. Let's make it fucking happen. That's the problem, right? But there are a lot of people, and it's not fair that they get bullied off. But I always think of it, like I was talking to Sam about this, and he had a good point. He's like, bro, if you think about it, these big badass bullies that people are scared of on the internet because they have a voice, they're probably 600-pound dudes sitting in their mom's basement in their boxers, scratching their balls while they're typing on a computer screen. Would never, ever talk like that outside of this. I sent $10. Thank you, Crunch Mama. Thank you. They would never talk like this, right? Like, if you guys do send a donation, we'll add it up. Well, that won't work because people will just bullshit. People will bullshit. Never mind. Yeah, it's wild to me, though. But you think about it, and it's like, so, it is nice that they attack me because I can handle it versus picking on people that, dude, people can kill themselves. Like, how do we know somebody hasn't done that? Of course they wouldn't. LOL, it's a joke when you pull up. Yeah, right, absolutely. You're 100% right, dude. You show up. There's another channel, I'm sure you've seen it, Chris, where the dudes, they pull up and they fight, right? And they just record them, these, like, real life meeting their people, and that's what they say. Oh, I was just kidding. Oh, I was joking, man. It's just the internet, It's just the internet until your teeth fall out. Screwed up essay, I sent you $900. That's exactly why it won't work. Hey, thank you so much, Bulldog's House. Thank you. That's exactly why it won't work, because people will do that. And then people will record that money and be like, Tommy made $1,300 in his live, and he's still asking for more money. That's what people do. I watched a catch last night, and they literally beat the shit out of the person, disgusted me in the way they treated him, but he gave your take. So, I don't know, Sam. It's not my style, man. It's not my style. I can't beat the guys up, not only because I probably couldn't anyway. I'm just not really a fighter. But at the same time, like, I don't like seeing anybody get beat up. I don't like even like MMA fights and stuff, like when they've got the dude on the ground and they're pounding the face, I'm like, ugh, But I watch it because it's like one of those, like, I don't know. But they deserve it, man. But I don't like it. But they deserve it. Like, it's a hard one. There should be never a point where anybody feels bad for a predator. It's that simple. You should not feel bad for a predator. Does it happen? Of course it happens. But every one of them, they're going to hurt a child for life in a way that a little ass beating's never going to cover for. You know what I mean? So it's hard. No, Lucy, that's perfect. Thank you so much. Look, $3. I mean, you figure $3 times 400 people. It's pretty easy. You got 10,000 miles on that sheep yet? I got 8,500 miles. I'm going for technically my second oil change today. Technically. I don't know if they, I don't know. Oh, you guys, it's crazy. So yesterday I was at my dad's house and he wanted to see my motor on my car. So we popped open the motor and my battery box, my battery where the top piece goes over your terminal can't shut because there's a wire connected. So I followed the wire and it was this it said IKEA box that was like stuck to the side of the motor with like the sticker, but it had fallen off, right? Because it was like cheap adhesive. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, I know they put trackers on the car, but would they do that so ghetto? Like, it's so ghetto. So I have an appointment. That's where I'm going to. I have to go do that as well. But I'm like, would they put a tracker on there that ghetto-ly, or did somebody track my effing car? They would do, really? It's just so ghetto, you can't even shut the thing and it's just dangling there. Well, I'm not worried about it because I pay my car payment, but I just couldn't believe they did it so ghetto-ly. Like, I had, Timothy. Interesting, so that probably just kills my fucking battery. Okay. It happens. People don't like people that want children. Is hard and takes a strong individual to get these people dealt with and convicted. They give an ass whooping, they'll likely do it again. So yeah, that's true. So yeah, an ass whooping to them, they're gonna be better the next day. So they're gonna do it again. We need to convict these fuckers. You okay? What? Hold on, y'all. Must be important. Hold on. Let me practice this. Let me know if it mutes, guys. Ready? 3, 2, 1. All right, thank you, guys. Thank you. I just want to make sure it works. Maybe that call was the police, and I thought it. See, that's the thing, you guys. Sometimes I think it's the fucking idiots when it's the police instead. Because that's what she said, police. We'll find out. It works? Yeah, good. No, that's good. I need to know. What? I'm coming, babe. I gotta walk like a half a mile to meet her. I was at the furthest end of the park you could be, and she's like, ah! Saying something. What? Are you serious? Oh, hells nah. For real? Okay. All right. Tommy in the battle tank pulling up on Preds makes it so epic, like the Army Man game, going Sarge heroes on them. She said, I'm just walking. I swear I heard police. Maybe because that's all I'm thinking about, you know? She's just walking, Janie. She's just walking. I love her. Ready? Let's see. You want to walk with me? Oh, okay. Normally she don't like me putting her on. Camera in hand, searching for cops, right? She's in chat, Tommy. I didn't see her in chat. See? I wouldn't ignore my wife, would I? Is that wind bothering you guys? Is it muted, babe?
Yeah.
It's muted? No, it's not. Come on, man. You're trolling me. See, we getting trolled by people. It's just irritating. It's irritating. I fall for the shit all the time. She is an amazing soul. Absolutely. That's my girl. That's my girl. Where you going? Take a shortcut? We're walking while you take a shortcut. Oh my God, she's taking a shortcut. Like, come on now. For being 43, like, you know, I'm out of shape as fuck. Trust me, like running and stuff, but I can walk, man. This is probably, how many times I walk? This is definitely 3.5 now, right?
Yeah.
So it's a mile every 3. So a mile and a third. She's a little wild. Y'all smash the like. We only have 200 likes, which is actually really good for 385 people. But I want more. I want more. We're fixing, you guys, this channel's gonna blow up. I wanna see, but I think we can get this channel to, I think we can hit 100,000 in 4 months. The reason why I'm saying 4 months is because I'm gonna be gone for a month. But watch what this TikTok does, y'all. And I'll probably lose a bunch of channels, but we gonna get it. I do walk really fast. I do. I talk really fast. I walk really fast. And it sucks because, I mean, ADHD is a thing. And like when you have haters that call everybody drug addicts just because it's the easiest thing to like make fun of people for, like, I'm ADHD. So for some people, they're probably like, well, he is like out there. I love my ADHD. I do. I have plenty of mods on TikTok. The problem is I just didn't go live on there. So, but it wasn't bad last time. It wasn't bad. I'll add more, but it wasn't bad at all. Like, I didn't think it was bad. No matter how many people, you're always gonna have dickheads, assholes, but I'm telling you guys, this is why I don't care about the minor comments, because it helps. Comments are comments, like, it helps. Now, people being super disrespectful, yeah. Yeah, I do. I have like 6. I have like, oh, there was kissing, but I don't have a ton. But again, like I said, it is what it is. TikTok will boot their ass anyway. I know. Look at it. Oh, we can't show that. We can't show that. My bad. What up, Larpy? Oh shit, we can't show that, babe.
Oh my God.
Dude, they just like dogs. They just like dogs. I feel a little weird watching that, babe.
Daylight savings.
Daylight savings? What does that have to do with anything? Oh my goodness. I feel like I just watched like Squirrel. You know? I don't know. I feel like I did. I won't pet that dog. I won't pet that dog. Juan, I don't know. I don't know. Haters being bring engagement. Yeah, they do. They do. They do. A little afternoon delight, 3D Pops, you know what I'm saying? There was some squirrel pee, if you know what I mean. I'm like, they're kissing, and then all of a sudden he mounts it, and he's like, you know, fucking twerking. And the mama squirrel turns around and bites his ass, and then he jumps back on. She bites him. It's like, she's not wanting it. She's like, I just had babies a year ago. I don't want it again. Nah, Bulldog, it's not what it's about, man. It's just not what it's about. It's all right, y'all. We don't got to remove it. They can say it. Like, just, that's the kind of stuff I don't mind. But if they keep doing it, then yeah, you know. But I really don't mind. But it's not going to happen. This is a predator catching channel, not a predator catcher's fist fighting channel. Like, this isn't, what is that called? Street beefs or whatever. It's not what this is. It's not what this is. Not only that, I don't heal properly anymore. Like, I don't think, I think fighting was done for me when I was 25, right? It's just not okay. Yes, it is, Becky. They sure will. So we have a guy that's been in jail for, you know, court jail for 4 months or whatever. And for 2 court dates in a row, they said refusal to come. And I thought about it. I said, is it refusal, or are they not letting him because they don't want people to see his face? Like, so I always wondered, like, did he get some? Come on, community Como, you can answer that question yourself. I don't call my friends 50 times. Think about that, man. We're not going to bring that in here, but I'll answer that for you one time. Common sense, brother. Do you really believe I would have time to call that man 50 times, or he said 59 times or whatever? Think about that, bro. Think about that. I don't think I've called my friends combined this year 59 times. Like, think about that. I think you know the answer, yeah. Anything that man says is bullshit. We'll see, you guys. We'll let the system hopefully do its job, you know. It may or may not. It's kind of cool. They kind of set up a little mural right here, like, not a mural, but like little flowers, little things sitting at the bench. It's kind of cool. I'm gonna do one more walk. Yeah, super weird, super weird. It is weird. But again, I like I said, I'm not out here saying like, oh, poor me, because I deserve some of it. I do, I know that. And I'm willing to take some of it, but enough's enough sometimes, you know, when somebody's posting all the time, like, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. But they're the only one even talking. It's just weird, y'all. Like, you guys, I had an incident where they said I was drinking and driving in Vegas. I didn't even have a car. And all they would have to do is reach out to Sam and be like, hey, Sam, did Tommy drink and drive? And I bet Sam would be like, the guy didn't even drink a 12-pack. Like, 1 beer is too much to drink and drive with. But I didn't have a car. I didn't even have a car. So how could I drink and drive without a car? And I don't know if you're allowed to have a beer in a car. I certainly wouldn't have an open container in a car either. So I wasn't even drinking while passengering. Like, it's just wild to me. Wild. Wild, wild, wild. Yeah, people shouldn't be, but it's gonna happen. I just hope everybody leaves me out of it, because I'm trying to take it the proper way, because it's a little crazy. Sam told them, but they believe Sam is laying down. Yeah, poor Sam, man. Like, that's not cool, dude. That dude, I don't know. He puts up with a lot of shit because of me, you know? And it's not fair. It's not fair. Sam's never, like, kissed my ass. He's never done anything, you know, crazy for me or anything like that. He's never given me money, nothing like that. And, like, they pick on him just because I invited him on a catch. He didn't invite himself. I invited him twice. And I'm probably going to invite him again. I really enjoy doing catches with Sam, and that's just what it is. I think he brings something to the table. I think future-wise, it's his story to tell, but I think there's a lot of good things that he could do that would be amazing for the catching community, period. And it's just that. It's simply that. I like Sam simply for the fact that he has the capacity to grow, to evolve, and grow. Yeah, I mean, we've met and we've had our discussions, and, you know, business. And I told him, I said, bro, I don't consider this just a business trip. I consider it a business trip with a friend. Like, so I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. Yeah, well, not anytime soon, but eventually I'm going to. Yeah, absolutely. Is the wind bothering you guys? Is the wind bothering you guys? Can you ask Sam to stop attacking me? Of course I could, if he is, yeah. Really? That's crazy. It is fucking, like, this is windy as it's been. Probably the last time when it was real bad. It's just gusts, though. It's not constant, but we haven't caught any celebs, no. The mic's really, really good. The only time the mic isn't good is when it's dead, right? Well, today I think that was a phone issue. You can hear, okay, but yeah, that's cool, because it's bad, Loosey Goosey. It's bad. It's bad. That's cool. That's really, really cool. It's really amazing what that little thing will do. If people would stop giving these crazies attention, streaming their crazy ratings and over the catch, it'll make, maybe they'll still sick will get help. Or maybe they'll get help. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, this one, I never even said a word, not a fucking word. Imagine just being at your house and getting attacked for trying to help some man. Like, it's just the wildest thing in the world. It's the wildest thing in the world. If I wanted to, I could have played that call. I still can. I got a 2-hour phone call. I never did. Never even had intentions. I don't do shit like that. We drove a couple 100 miles, 45-mile-per winds last night. Damn. Really, Connie? That sucks. I'll tell you, if you ever go through, like, Wyoming, Cheyenne, oh my God, it's bad. Yeah, it must be noise canceling, yeah. Well, there's a couple buttons on it that I don't know what they do yet. So Connie, we were driving back and there was like 60, 70 mile per hour winds in the motorhome. I just had got it. Me and Captain went to Cheyenne to do a catch and it was just rocking so bad. I said, you know what, we're just gonna drive home. I'm gonna drive slow. It ripped the whole side, which was a newer, what do you call it, awning. It broke the lever that holds it and it started flapping. It was about to hit the glass. See you, brother. And so we pulled over, we ripped it off. Honestly, as soon as we ripped it off, that thing took off like a kite, flew all the way back, luckily behind the highway, didn't go on, like a kite. It was in the air. That thing's probably like 40 pounds, but awkwardly long, right? And it just flew. We're like, oh shit. I was watching it, I'm like, fuck it, at least it's out of the road. But it smacked the side of the motorhome, dented it up a bunch. But it was scary driving. The whole motorhome was like, it felt like it was gonna flip it over. Sometimes you'll drive down those roads and you'll see tractor trailers flipped upside down. It'll literally turn them sideways, right? Not upside down, but it's crazy. I'm betting Tommy will catch Billy again for the 3rd time. Beach life, I want to. I think his teeth will probably be fixed now because he's been in prison again. They fixed the bottom half, now they got to get the top half or vice versa. I bet I'm super late. Yes, we did. But thank you. Tommy has golf ball hell. Have you ever done a catch with a hard helmet on? I have not, but we do get golf ball size hell. I lost my last car. My last car, man. That's what happened. I had fucking $7,000 worth of damage. It was 7, but I had a $1,000 deductible. So they paid $6,000 in damage on my blue car. I missed that car. Oh shit, babe, we gotta go. We'll probably have to skip the oil change and just go right to the department. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Never mind, she said keep walking. So I got a little bit of a walk. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette, walk. Again, you guys, we're about $800 shy, minus what anybody sent here. If you guys do want to help, I will go live later and let y'all know. Yeah, well, I didn't have to pay that, Scott. Well, I did because my insurance went from 280 to 401. So, have you had predators refuse to meet? Of course, a lot, man, a lot. How many rock stars do you drink? Like yesterday, I only had one. The day before, I had none. So I've been cutting down. I'm probably averaging one a day. This is my first one. This will be my only one today. I mean, I possibly might have two. I don't know. But typically, I don't have two anymore. It's rare. If I have a catch, I have two. But typically, I don't. I'm broke. It's okay. No. 10 Bowers. It's cool. It's cool. If you're here smashing the like, that really helps. That absolutely helps. And we got 230 of those. So thank you so much. I'm getting a Honda 2014. My insurance is going to go up. That shouldn't be too bad, T-Mac. Are you going to have full coverage, liability? What are you doing? I'm fixing to get a Mustang in the next year. I'm going to get a cheaper, older Mustang, $3,000-$4,000 car. And I was told by my insurance agent, adding that, I'll get a discount that my insurance might go down. And I'm like, wait a minute. So I'm adding a car and it might go down? She said, yes, because it's a multi-car discount. I'm like, can I just add a car on here now to get it to go down? Like, they charge a lot. Like, I pay $400 a month for insurance. It's ridiculous. But that's because I fucking like to speed. But I haven't got a speeding ticket in over a year, I think. And I'm just not speeding anymore. It's not worth it, man. They fucking jack up your insurance rates and you can't afford your insurance. So speeding is not good. And this car is hard to speed in. This car, I feel like I'll see a cop and I'm like, oh shit. I'm going 75. I'm like, phew. When my old car, I'd be going 90, not noticing it. It was just a much faster car. Colorado is terrible, man. Colorado is terrible. Like $400 a month is not bad. Yeah, so to me though, you're adding a car. I get you get a discount, but the discount makes it cheaper than, so it could go to $370 for two cars. Like, that makes no sense. But she said, yes, it's because it's a discount. I need to do my house on there too. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna spark a stogie. We got exactly 7 minutes left. I'm just saying it's gonna take me 7 minutes to smoke a cigarette. I made that part up. What up, Sarah? And I will get back to you, I promise. I seen you. I pay what? What do you mean you pay $800 for insurance? What? Why? That makes no damn sense. I pay $140 for 2 vehicles and a camper. See, that's some crazy shit right there. Almost $250 light. Yeah, $250 light. We've kept $360 to $400 in here the entire time. That's pretty good chit chat. This channel's getting ready to move. I'll be like, Bill, YouTube's holding me back. They know my content's good. Everybody wants to be here, but they don't want me to be good. I used to get 12 subscribers a month. Now I'm down to like 3. I know it's YouTube. Single call, full coverage, 500 deductible. Damn, my duck. Where do you live, brother? I literally just saved $1,200 by switching to Geico. True story. Yeah, well, I have Geico. Tommy, I pay $750 a month because I've had 19 accidents in the past 13 months. I torn off all 4 corners of my car multiple times. Well, how do you do that multiple times? Because if you tore off the corner, you no longer have the corner. So how do you tear it off again, let alone multiple times? I just checked. I pay $268 a month for 2 vehicles, full coverage, and my house. You got to be kidding me. Emailed you my story earlier to why I became deacon. Aw, I love that. I love it. I'm so sorry. You guys, I'm trying. I'm facing reality that I know that I'm not going to be able to do anything probably until I get back. But I promise we're going to do it, y'all. I promise you. I have another channel that wants to do it, but I've reached out to people and they say they want to do it here. That's why they want to do it. So it's not about just putting their story out. They want to put it out at CPP because I have somebody that wants to do this, and I think it's important to get the stories out. But I also, I understand, and I want you to do your story here too. So I get it. But I just feel like I don't ever want to hold anybody back. Tommy, I'm still thinking about calling catching pedo, but I wouldn't call the police. Do it like adapt style. Think I could make $10,000 a month? I think you'll be spending your $10,000 a month, bro, by Bell. and you're gonna rack up charges. I'm telling you right now, brother, the fighting style is, people are getting arrested for it. Please believe me. You need to be the one to do it, Tommy. Yeah, no, I know. But if somebody really wants to, I don't want to hold them back. You know what I mean? Reported me for what, sir? What? Why'd you get reported? Mortal Kombat's like the nicest person ever. What'd you get reported for?
Ang 27 kay niya. After sa... Babe, 12:13 sa appointment. You hear me?
Yes, baby. Hey, Tommy, I got a question. The predators you meet act dumb, say they didn't do anything wrong. All the time, Timothy. You see it. Hell yeah, all the time. Do the ski resort towns have a lot of preds? Ski resort towns? I don't know. I wouldn't expect it, but maybe. DAP deals with the charges, but I really feel like the slaps really teaches the creeps a lesson. And it may, but I think them getting to prison and getting their ass beat in prison too. Listen, Daps is probably, if not one of my favorite catchers, my favorite cat. Like, I love Daps. I've seen him do both styles. I think their styles are great both ways, right? But I'm telling you right now, these guys get beat up and the cops don't call. If they go to prison, there's a good chance they're gonna get beat up too, right? And we just decided we would rather see them go to jail for, you know, we decided to go the conviction route. Again, I'm by myself a lot. I'm not going to be slapping preds around because I'm probably going to get slapped around a lot, you know? But what I mean is we've decided to go the police route. Now listen, if I was to smack around preds or do anything, you know how much hate I would get? You know how much hate I would get? I would get tons of hate if I was slapping around preds. Tons. But other people can do it, they don't get hate. The reason why, and somebody said a point, they're like, certain people get attacked, they low blow attack back. So they won't attack those people. But me, people know that I'm soft, that I'm not gonna do anything. They know it. I'm not gonna go below the belt. I'm not gonna call people's family. I'm not gonna fucking dox people. I'm not gonna do any of that shit. It's just wild. I mean, imagine somebody's out there doxing the person, doxing decoys, phone numbers, you guys, to get at a certain person. It's wild. It's wild. It's wild. Keyboard warriors. Go play bingo, or I don't know, fucking, what do they call that ball? Pickleball or something. Go get a hobby. Bingo's hiring. Get a fucking job. Do something. Do something with your life. Don't be a fucking loser. All right, guys. I love you guys. Have an amazing, amazing day. I would praise you. Just be good people. Be amazing people. I should go live later. Do I have my other phone, babe?
I think you just only have one phone.
I was going to check my Cash App and tell everybody, but I don't think I can. All right, guys. Mucho love. I love you so much. Have an amazing day. I will see you guys possibly later today. If not today, we'll see you tomorrow on the catch. We got some premieres, all that good stuff tomorrow or the next day. Mucho love. I'm out. Bye.